Okay, so take your box out from underneath the bench. Take your BCD by the strap and place it over your tank. Make sure the strap at the top of your BCD goes over the tank valve to ensure that your BCD does not slip down to a height that is too low. Pull your tank forward so that you can tighten the strap easier. Make sure it's a good tight fit, otherwise your tank may fall off while you're on the dive or on the surface. Tighten the Velcro and tuck everything in. Now push your tank back in securely. Next, take your regulators, like so. Untangle all the hoses. And make sure your low pressure inflator for your BCD is on the right hand side. Take the tape off your tank and attach the first stage of your regulator to the tank valve. The regulators shown here are DIN, but if you have international regulators, then just make sure you have an insert for your tank. Make sure your hose protectors are correctly in place, and clip your alternate air source into its correct holder. Okay, if you have a dry suit hose that isn't being used, just tie it around your tank like so to avoid it getting in the way. Connect your low pressure inflator, put it through the BCD strap, clip it into your hose, and then connect it to your BCD inflator. Make sure it is on properly. You'll know this by seeing that you cannot pull it off without pulling the ring back. As you can see, the SPG is on 0. Place it down on the floor while you open the tank if there is any problems, nobody will get injured. As you can see, the tank is now open. Check to see how much air you have. I have 210. This is okay. Now for weights. If you have integrated weights, like so, you can, or a weight belt, place your weights beside your BCD while they're not in use, and just check everything's working. So place your integrated weights in. This is purely for demonstration. You should never leave your integrated weights in your unit while idling on the boat, because the tank can fall out and cause personal injury and damage to your equipment. For the weight belt, pass it around your waist, lean forward to make donning easier. Tighten the buckle like so. And here you go, your weight belt is okay. Undo your weight belt with the right hand release, hold it with the buckle pointing down, and place it back in your box. Take the integrated weights out so it doesn't cause injury to someone else or your equipment. And now, check that your BCD inflates, deflates. Also check that your shoulder dump valves are working. Check both second stages to make sure that the air is both good and that there is no fluctuation on your SPG. If there's no fluctuation and the air is good, proceed to place your alternate air source back in the clip where it was, and put your first stage, your primary regulator, over your right hand shoulder. Now close the tank, Check for any leaks. Purge any excess air from the system. Deflate your, show that your SPG is on 0, like so. Deflate your BCD to save space. Tuck everything in to avoid damage to it and to make more space for other divers. And now you're good to go.